on Facebook very often, but before I even joined Reddit, which was a couple of years ago, I had joined a few of those pages, and I hear from them all the time, but I don't really associate with them.
Well, you found the right place.
I did. I finally did. And there's, look at Tosh's big smile. How's mom doing?
He's doing just fine. In fact, she drove us back from school tonight.
She did what?
She drove.
She
Yeah.
drove.
Uh-huh. You cannot stop that woman. Cannot stop that woman.
Well, that's not safe.
Well, no, it's her non-driving foot that broke.
Yeah, but okay, I guess it's her left foot that broke.
Yeah, the left
Unless
foot.
unless you're over in Europe and you're driving on the other side of the road.
Then that would be no.
I guess that's the way it would work. You would, I don't
I
know.
think so. I've
I
never
don't
been over
drive,
there.
so it wouldn't, I don't know. Above my pay grade, as I would say.
It's the party. It's a party. Happy 4th. Throw some fireworks.
That's
No,
exactly what is happening. I can't.
we don't do fireworks in this house.
Except don't do the big extreme fireworks in case we have photosensitive people.
Yeah, there was a post about that earlier.
You can pop a cork and my cat will be gone.
Guess what? You could pop a cork out of a bottle of sparkling grape juice.
Right, and she'll be gone. There you go. She can't deal with fireworks.
Oh, poor.
And she's old. I mean, she's what, about 15
I've
now.
been hearing it all week long, so I don't even need to see the fireworks tomorrow.
Check this out. It says, 4th of July question. Hey, I started having seizures in last October, and I've been struggling with photosensitive seizures. I'm an American, and my town is having the 4th of July celebration tonight. It's a free concert, and they're shooting off fireworks tonight. Since this is my 4th of July with a disability and haven't seen fireworks since starting to develop seizures, is there any risk of a seizure if I attend? Is there any way I can try to prevent a potential seizure, like taking my rescue medication as it starts, just in case? I messaged my neurologist, but haven't heard back. Does anyone have any thoughts or experiences? Thanks in advance.
There's epilepsy glasses that are developed for that.
Epilepsy glasses.
They're literally made for photosensitive people.
I've never heard of that. I'll tell you what, this would be a good way to check to see if you're photosensitive. Yeah.
I don't want to test stuff unless I'm going to an EMU.
Okay, I'm going to be stepping away from my computer, but I have to do some dishes real quick. But I'm still here.
We're here. Yeah, to that post I was reading, I just suggest not going. But not everybody's like me. I mean, if that's your trigger and you know that, if you have photosensitive seizures and you know that, me personally, I just try to avoid the triggers. If you know that's a trigger, avoid it. This person's asking like a serious question, like,
To
I don't
me,
think
to
taking a
tell you the
rescue
truth, I personally would be more concerned about the crowds than I would be about the fireworks. But I know I'm not photosensitive. but I do know crowds are a trigger.
Yeah, crowds are not a trigger for me, but that is very good. Something to look out for now. I didn't ever think about looking out for crowds. Yeah, I would have to pay attention next time I'm in a crowd of people. My seizures so far that I know is just on pattern. The pattern is every 3 months or so. So it's like always pay attention once it's a month close to 3 months. I mean, a week close to 3 months. And then anytime after that, just paying attention, staying on guard. And yeah. Do you guys go to the event or do you stay home?
It always depends on the event. Like a Renaissance festival, I can't really stay away even with the crowds.
Yeah, if safety first, practice safety first. But you know, I don't miss like I miss going to concerts and stuff, but I've done it before.
Me too.
I go to plays all the time, and those are pretty crowded.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with photosensitive with lights and stuff.
Only a very small percentage of epileptics have sensitivity, but this is our crowd, so we're most likely to have someone who's photosensitive.
1 out of 10 every time. Hey, we
Like
got
one
like
out of every 100.
How many people do you know that have the VNS? A lot of people have come through here who have the VNS. DBS, we've had one, but one person with a DBS. I've met a girl who had VNS and an RNS.
We
Yeah.
had one guy that had like the whole shebang, like all three of them, I think.
The whole shebang made me laugh.
But I think he was the only person I think that I know said DBS.
We probably talking about the same person.
Yeah. And then there's Kevin, the first to I know heard of a VNS. Now it's like Kevin, Mark, and a few others. Tom. So yeah, they have VNSs. That crowd is growing. I know there's
We
a few
have
on.
whole fleet of cyborgs.
Then I think I only know one person with the RNS. I tried to see if I qualify for the RNS. Nope, not at all. Not my type of teacher.
To the comments here. Whoa, we got AJ.
AJ in the house.
AJ, how are you in the house?
Homegirl.
If you're 9 hours ahead of me, it's 4 in the morning. What are you doing?
Drinking some water.
Water's good.
Water's great.
Flavors.
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I was surprised when it said your name and popped up. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I guess.
It's
It's night for us.
3 a.m. there?
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Oh, 5.
So did you stay up late or get up early? Or both?
Got up early because I have sleep paralysis and it freaked me out.
Sleep
Oh,
paralysis sucks.
I'm
Hallucinations
sorry,
this
AJ.
time?
Say that again?
Any hallucinations this time?
Yeah, kind of. But it's alright.
You're fighting strong. I think you should talk to your doctor about getting off the clonazepam.
Mine's never looks right when I do the heart.
I'm
I'm
taking
trying though.
clonazepam on for about a week, but I took my dosage for like a month.
Yeah. I remember that conversation we were having on Reddit, and I think it's the clonazepam. So
After the clonazepam, I'm way better with my oh fuck, I forgot the myoclonic jerks. They completely disappeared, so it's okay.
yeah, I know they put me on it for like the big clusters and stuff, and it was like, I'm not staying on it with Excopri. Nope, that's a instant tranquilizer for me.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm on
and I have
Excopri and clonazepam, and I have to take sleeping pills because I can't sleep.
it was like instant tranquilizer, and I'm like, Pookie remembers those days.
I do. You would be here with me,
And
and
fall
you'd be
asleep
like,
on us.
I'd be staying the clock till like 10 o'clock my time, and Angel would be here. So being that he's 3 o'clock more than me, 3 hours ahead of me, he'd be asleep. Sometimes he'd wake up and say something. Most of the times he'd be sleeping. I'd log off and I'd be yelling his name and he'd not say nothing. And I'd be like, well, yeah,
It knocked me out big time.
10-hour
And
day.
that was a big no for being a dad. It's like I need to be aware and awake for my daughter.
Yeah.
Agree.
No, I thought many times that Jeff was sleeping on us.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I apologize if I do fall asleep on you. I don't think I am. I came home, took my medicine, laid down, and no, my neighbor's throwing a party right now. It's like I am not going to be able to sleep with this. But if I just fall over, I probably just fell asleep.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming by, AJ, because I did not expect to see you.
Yeah, I did not expect to come here again. Me too.
Have you been able to swim lately?
To swim? Swimming like
Yeah.
no, after a seizure I was too scared to go in the water again. And I
AJ, I don't
didn't
think we've met.
want to cause any troubles at the pool, even though I was supervised by two coaches.
Two coaches, that sounds safe enough.
Yeah, but I don't know. I did not feel safe, and
Well, if you don't
when
feel
I
safe, then don't
started
do it.
to
If you
when I
don't feel
started to
safe,
feel
then don't
safe,
do it.
I will have another seizure, and
No.
that. But I don't know. I'm swimming in the shower, so I guess.
You're not trouble here. You know we love you.
Yeah, that's it. You're always welcome here. I'm so sorry to hear you had a seizure while swimming. That's
No, I did not have a seizure while swimming. I had it outside the pool, but it scared me because it was a
Close.
severe seizure.
yeah. No, if something like that, if that bothers you, then no. No, don't do it.
Right.
I don't know. I was extremely tired in the last couple of months, so
Uh,
Did we ever have an icebreaker? Because I'm not sure I was here for that.
No.
no, we didn't.
We didn't have one on Tuesday either.
Well, no, we didn't. Wait, no, on Tuesday I think we did. It was something that Kate had in the chat. Oh man, I have to go so far back. Oh wow, even further back.
We'll give you a couple minutes to come up with something.
Ah, I'm just thinking about the weather. It's so hot here. How was everyone's day? Because I know it's nighttime where you guys are at now.
My day was good. It went by pretty fast.
I had a very relaxing day myself. I laid in bed with my foot up on some pillows and coffee. So
I had a very
to get
great
my
day.
act together. Oh wait, I'm not working tomorrow either. Oh, but I'm going out in service. So I have to get my ankle better for tomorrow.
You walking around town with that?
Just locally. Yeah, I'm not going to be going far. I'm just going to go out, be with my friends tomorrow. I'm going to be out in service, yes. But I mean, I'm not going to be doing any heavy duty work walking.
Yeah.
Climbing stairs and things like that. No.
How's the weather where you're at, Tom?
It's beautiful. It's going to be sunny all week, and it hasn't been. And well, that's what it says today. As we know on the West Coast, it changes daily.
We had a time out where I was where it started off kind of almost with a bite of winter, and then by the end of the day, you would be in summer.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the icebreaker is, if you had the means to, what business would you start? Yeah, so while you guys think that, I'll get through something epilepsy post.
If I had the means.
Yeah, I like stuff to make you guys think deep.
Actually, I'm too lazy to start a business.
It is
I
possible.
love
though.
the honesty there.
Well, let me see. What?
I'd run a bookstore.
Huh.
Oh, I know what I would do. I would start some sort of insurance company.
I didn't expect you to say
You can't
that.
go wrong there. I mean,
Oh, that's a good one. AJ says an epilepsy research center.
epilepsy research center. There you go. Yeah, but you have to have a lot of people that are willing to give you money.
I have the money. I don't have the people to work with. So here you need you're forced by the law to have in the board a doctor specialized in that. So for now I don't have one. I'm still searching.
Okay, I got something else here, you guys. It says short versus long-term memory loss. I know memory loss is common amongst us, but does anyone else find their short-term memory is mainly affected by their epilepsy? I find myself not being able to remember things that just happened, but my long-term memory is insanely good, even better than my non-epileptic husband. I often have super specific memories from my past bubble up randomly. Is anyone else's short term affected by their epilepsy? That sounds exactly like me.
Yeah.
My long term is there, like childhood memories and stuff like that. But short term, I can't even remember 10 minutes ago, even less of that. Can't remember 30 seconds ago, maybe.
I'm
My-
sorry, but both of mine are fucked up.
Yeah, mine, I have my long term, like there's a big chunk, huge chunk of my life is just gone. And that's in my mid to late 20s. Yeah, just gone. What, James?
Um, yeah. Just like this person was saying, my short term is horrible, but my long term is there. Yeah. I can
My
remember.
long term spotty.
People can ask me like questions about certain times and people there at certain events long term, but not ask me about stuff that happened maybe a couple days ago. I might be like, you gotta let me think on that. Gonna need some time. Some comments here. My long-term memory is like a steel trap too, but I can't remember if I ate breakfast 10 minutes ago. Brains are so weird. Another comment here says, all my
I'm
memories.
there. That's me.
Yeah.
Trace, still had Tom, have you eaten today? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't remember.
Right.
I can go days without eating.
Right. Me
Hey.
too. Got another comment here. One says, my whole memory is messed up good, long and short. I saw pictures of trips I had taken 2-3 years ago and had no idea they had happened. It was a trip to Florida and then to the Bahamas. LOL. Wild. I have not forgot any vacations. Yeah, someone once said, you only remember what you want to remember.
Yeah, what's that called?
Selective
Trace,
memory.
what's that?
Some people used to say you have selective memory.
Selective memory. Tracy says I got that.
I
You
wish I could
remember what you
remember
want.
everything. I wish I could select what I remembered.
Well, Tracy will say, well, I told you that. I don't remember. But then she'll say something and it's just I remember what I want to remember. If it's convenient for me, she said.
In there, I got some more comments here though. Two more. One says I can't remember how much I forgot. Another one says I don't know how much is epilepsy meds, neurodevelopmental, ADHD. Yeah. Luckily, I still got some memory. There's a lot of people I see that end up with like bad short term and long term, and that sucks because I have my childhood memories, at least that. Adulthood is some sketchy, but for the most part, got my childhood. Got someone here that says, family members want me off of meds. What should I do? I honestly don't want to be on meds, but I have no choice other than but to take medication. I have explained this to my parents after getting diagnosed with idiopathic generalized epilepsy with PNES. I currently respond well to medication and I'm already on medication for my PNES, psychiatric medication, and I respond to that as well. I respond to that well as well. With the medication working aside, family members want me off of medication at the doctor's visit next week. As the title implies, should I mention to the doctor to see what she says? Would being off medication be better for me? What would be the best solution?
Talk to your doctor.
I'm not sure if this person adult or not, but you can make all medical decisions for yourself if you're an adult.
Even if you're a minor, if you can pull a nurse away and ask for a safe place to talk to the doctor, they should understand the terminology that you want to talk to the doctor confidentially.
Mhm.
Now, expect the first question to come out of their mouth to be, "Are you safe at home?" But there's ways for doctors to,
Help you out.
yeah,
Mhm.
without having the person looking over
Divulge
your
too
shoulder.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Should they mention it to the doctor? Would being off the medication be better? What would be the best solution? I would say don't listen to your family. Take your medication if the psychiatrist or any
That's right.
medical professional tells you to.
Yeah,
Listen to the medical professional.
right.
And I've heard people say that their family had religious reasons why they couldn't take medication. I've heard all
Uh-huh.
kinds of stuff. Listen to the medical professionals.
That's right.
If they
God
don't,
gives us these chemicals and gives us people who know how to add them together to make something helpful.
Right.
yeah.
I was reading something today about on seizure, I think. Seizures. Where this guy, it sounded like he was a kid. And he had a seizure and he went to the emergency room, they put him on Keppra. And he's also, it sounds like he's taking some sort of benzo. And he wants to get off of it. He wants to go to detox to get off the benzo, but he doesn't want to tell them that he's taking seizure medication. And
Oh no, he
it's
needs
like,
to.
yeah, it's like, excuse me there, homie, but it doesn't work that way. Number two, you don't go to a detox to get off of something. You go to the doctor and have the doctor contact them. You can't just walk into a detox center and tell them, I'm on a benzo and I want to come off it, because the first thing they're going to say is, how or why are you on it to begin with? Right?
The best person is to talk to the person who's prescribing it to you.
Yes, exactly. But then again, there's the situation where he's taking Keppra because he went to, I guess it was a roommate, a college roommate. He had a seizure in their room. The paramedics came, took him to the hospital. The EM people gave him emergency room people put him on Keppra. He hasn't even seen a neurologist yet. But he wants to stop taking the Keppra, and he also wants to get off of his benzo. So he's going to go in and do it himself. Again, you need to talk to a medical professional. But
Actually, I had a discussion really similar to this earlier about how to get off benzos, and the best way is talking to the medical professional,
exactly.
because they will know the dosages you're on, what's the itty
Uh,
bitty baby dose, what would be the best way to go down if you even need to go down, because some people only take the benzos maybe once a week, a couple times a week, and not an everyday thing, because
I
it's a
was on
rescue
an
med a
everyday
lot of
thing.
the time.
So
what's that? Ain't
I
no
was on
what?
an everyday thing with my prescription, and yeah, do not stop it right away.
No.
You will go into seizures.
Yes. So it's, and I think it was about a week or so ago, somebody was on one of those sites and they were asking for people to give medical advice and what kind of medication are you taking so I'll know what to take. It's like, excuse me, this is a social media site. There is more than likely not a medical, a doctor on here or a neurologist or whatever.
Closest we
No
got is
one here
Google.
yeah, there's no one here that will or could give you medical advice. And do not go on to an internet social media site and ask for medical advice.
I expect to get good advice.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but personally, I think that people that go on to these social media sites and ask for medical
You're
advice,
not going to get good advice at all.
no, they don't know what they're getting.
You're going to get personal experiences, which in and of itself is not advice. It's more wisdom, I guess.
It's an
It's
experience.
wisdom, experience, yes.
I'm with you there.
And that can give insight, but it's not advice.
Advice, medical advice.
Yeah, that's something that's between you and your neurologist.
Yes, or epileptologist.
Yeah.
Yes, well, epileptologist is a neurologist. He's a specialized neurologist.
I got something here, you guys. It says, I feel like my life is on pause. Hi, everyone. I'm honestly having a really hard time accepting my new reality. I recently graduated from college, and instead of starting my career, I feel excited about this next chapter. I feel like my life has completely stopped because of my seizures. I lost my license and probably won't be able to drive for around 2 years. I didn't realize how much of my independence was tied to driving until I lost it. I feel stuck at home all the time. If I want to go anywhere, I have to ask someone for a ride. I hate feeling like a burden. My family all live pretty far away, so I barely see any of them anymore, and it's been lonely. I keep thinking about the next 2 years, and it honestly scares me. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this without feeling like I've wasted my 20s. I miss being able to just get in my car and go somewhere whenever I wanted to. Even running errands, sometimes exciting now. I guess I'm just looking for some reassurance from people who have been through this. Does it get easier? How did you deal with losing your independence?
It gets worse.
Doesn't get easier, but you learn how to manage the epilepsy and the side effects. And
Yeah.
it's better if you're in a community who understands that.
Yes. It's a crying shame, but without a support system, it is a crying shame. I don't know how to advise somebody about that myself, because I've always had, somewhere to turn.
Yeah, same here.
It's not easy, and it doesn't get any easier without any help.
I say it'll get easier with time. It's gonna take time. It will get easier. It's gonna get harder before it gets easier. So there. But it will get better in time. Just gotta work at it. Find your cocktail or your one med. Yeah, keep your head up. There's plenty of meds out there. That's the wrong attitude to have. Got some comments here. One says, hi, I'm going through something similar. Just moved across the country to a city that is far less walkable, and I feel totally helpless. If you want to talk about your if you want to talk about it, you can message me. Another comment says, I feel you. I waited 8 months to get mine back. Had it for around 1.5 and lost it again. Yeah. Angel, did you have a license?
You asked me something?
I said, did you have a license?
I almost got it, but I started having aura, but at that time I was not aware they were aura. But I thought I had panic attacks, so I stopped because I didn't feel safe.
Nice. I like
Good
that.
for you.
I got something here, and it says, postnatal depression. It says, look, I already deal with chronic depression, but I had 2 tonic clonics over the weekend, and postnatal depression hit hard, like way hard. What are ways to cope with it? I already take antidepressants, and I'm in therapy, but I need something else. Any advice is welcome. I was
Do
going to say
something
therapy.
you like.
Say that again.
Enjoy, go outside. I said, do something you like listen to music or do a hobby that's not dangerous for you, or go outside where it's safe for you, or talk to your family if they are
Music,
willing to listen.
music therapy is definitely a thing,
Yeah.
but if you're battling postpartum depression, you'll hear me say this all the time. CBT therapy is the way to go. Cognitive
always,
behavioral therapy is the best therapy out there. It'll help you change your thinking until eventually you're changing your thinking before you even think.
yeah,
And then
but
later on, you'll realize, before I would have done that instead. It's good. It is
Interesting.
good.
yeah,
And
epilepsy comes with PTSD, so it's
Yeah.
kind of hard.
Cognitive behavioral therapy is one of the best things that you can do for your mental health.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, postpartum depression can be very, very severe, sometimes severe enough to send someone to a hospital. So no joke, but therapy is good. I mean, if you have a good therapist, you probably means you have a psychiatrist, which would help the medical end. And that's just finding the medication that's right for you, just like it is
Okay.
with epilepsy medication.
Okay.
It took, 15 years before we stumbled upon Prozac. It's like I was always on the new and best medication. And it's like, finally just put me on Prozac, which is like the start. And it works wonders.
For real?
Yes. I
I
take it
tried
in the
Prozac,
morning.
it didn't work.
Did you take it in the morning or evening?
I took it in the morning, and in the evening I tried Zoloft. I
It might
tried
not work for
many.
you.
Yeah, they worked. Actually, I gain weight and lose weight.
I got something here, you guys. It says, self-doubt and doubting diagnosis. Hi, I was diagnosed with temporal lobe epilepsy 3 months ago. I only have focal aware seizures, mostly in clusters. They have the hallmark symptoms of intense deja vu, deja vu, seeing quote, dream memories that are frightening and make no sense, vision issues, visceral terror and nausea, a cluster or one intense one that will cause me to experience lasting symptoms of fatigue, and fatigue and familiarity. For days or a week afterwards. I had clean MRI, EEG, but was diagnosed based on symptoms. Briviac immediately improved my symptoms. Thing is, now, how do I find myself doubting my diagnosis a lot? I've had anxiety issues throughout my whole life. I've been black mark of PTSD history on me. These, in quote, epilepsy symptoms have caused me tremendous disruption and have been challenging me to work between cognitive symptoms and the med side effects. I've had to change my entire way of working, living, and taking risks. But worse than that, it's how it's changed me already strained relationships. My family doesn't believe it's real. I'm pretty sure one segment of my life is estranged. Will actively use it against me in the perfect opportunity. My marriage has been massively strained without me being able to do much labor, and with the constant medical visits and me talking about my feelings and symptoms, we're having to start couples therapy. Wow. Okay. Then there's the work aspect. I can still drive. However, I've been acutely aware of the fact that if I lose the ability, even temporarily, I will be forced into disability. We already had one incident of a woman getting access to everyone's medical information and using it to be blackmail folks. Thankfully, they didn't know about my epilepsy yet because she hated me and would have absolutely used it against me. All this is making me think it must just be that I have really crazy panic attacks and that are all in my head and not seizures, right? And I overreacted until I got diagnosed with epilepsy. I want to go off my meds, never ever have epilepsy ever again, or have seizures ever again, right? And I overreacted until I got diagnosed with epilepsy. I want to go off meds, never think of epilepsy again and be cured. I know that makes no sense, but it may kill me if I try, but feels worth it. Just looking for some advice here.
Looking for advice?
Don't take yourself out. That's not good advice. It's not something. Don't do it.
No.
Believe there's people out there who care about you.
This person sounds stoned.
Or traumatized.
Yeah. Because that didn't make any sense.
Correct. Self-doubt is rough.
Yeah, I mean, to make a statement like that.
Traumatized.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
It's a shame. Some people, I don't know, I guess I learned a long time ago that epilepsy is a way of life. You have to accept it because there's no getting around it. It is what it is. I know that's a very easy thing to say. Some people don't have the mentality to deal with it, like this person that you just read. They just don't have the mentality, it doesn't sound like, to deal with a situation.
right.
Does that make sense?
It sounds like they could use some therapy or
You make
support
perfect
system.
sense. It is what it is.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Um, Sounds like this person could really use someone to talk to. They might think different.
Yes. Yeah. Needs a support group is what he needs. He needs
Real good
somebody.
support system.
He needs to get on this page.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was a woman or a man, but yeah.
It, they.
I didn't want to guess. But there are a few comments here. One says, I had the same problem. My neurologist finally sent me to the Mayo Clinic to an epileptic specialist. I just got a 7 Tesla MRI, I guess the strongest, and it showed a lot. In 2 weeks, I have a 5 to 7 day EMU stay to see if they can tell what kind of seizures I have. I seem to have focal and non-epileptic. I had a TBI 3 years ago and a growth in my brain. And I did and do have maybe I don't have seizure thoughts hanging in there. Yeah.
What are seizure thoughts?
I don't know. I thought about it too, but there was no other comments under it, so we don't get to know this time. Is what I'm saying. Oh, Angel, you can help me with this one. It says refractory epilepsy. I just found out that my temporal lobe epilepsy could possibly be refractory. I failed one medication, so if I fail another, it would be considered refractory. I was shocked when my neurologist brought up surgery. It's not confirmed yet, but it's making me depressed. I can't imagine ever going through with a resection, but I also can't imagine having seizures for the rest of my life. Also, TLE has a possibility to progress. Is anyone going through the same trauma?
I did.
I have been through. I think Tom too, but I have been through so many meds for it and everything. And yes, me and my neurologist are talking about a DBS because the latest miracle med, I'm failing.
Which one's that?
Excopri.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's been less than a year and I'm still having I'm getting seizures almost monthly right now, and they're looking like they're the frequency of the seizures are speeding up. So if they keep speeding up, that means my tolerance to it has grown too much. So,
Yeah.
and I'm
Is it
already
time for the
almost
next?
I'm already basically I'm on 350 milligrams, but 400 is max, and I should
Of
be
Excalibur.
probably. Yep, and it's a
Yeah, see,
strong one.
So you're gonna be doing that titrating up period soon, right?
what?
You're gonna be upping your dose, correct?
Yeah, it happens. Some meds work better, some meds don't,
Yeah.
but eventually the tolerance builds up sooner or later.
How many
Well,
medications have you tried, Tom?
I know
before
I've
my
been through
surgery,
13.
I don't even know. I don't even have a number. I've been through
AJ
so
said,
many. What?
AJ said she's taken 16 meds in 5 years. In 20
Yeah,
years,
I got
20 years, I've taken 3.
3. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
I mean, I've been through the whole gambit, I think. And I mean, I can't even remember them all. Even a
My
third.
second med, they didn't really take me off of it. I went in and I was just like, okay, I want to change because I like how this one's making me feel. And that day, they're like, all right, we'll send you some of this. Titrate down and this much a day and titrate this one up. Yeah. And yeah, I actually did not that low one dose and make one dose come up slowly and all that. I did cold turkey. I was busy in those days. Those were like my early 20s. I was moving, I was here and there, I was having fun. Uh, so that period of pay attention to your medication, ignored it. Probably had a seizure. Uh, but yeah, life was good. Life was good. Still is good.
The first medications I was on was phenobarb and Dilantin. Those, I mean, that was when I first started. That was, man, that was a long time ago. And then I went to Depakine, Depakote, valproic acid. Oh man, so many.
Yep,
And
I've been on
then,
Dilantin. I've been on Depakote. Depakote is just one I can't take because it's too strong for my liver.
well, finally, after they said that, Tom, you've done it all. You've been through pretty much all that, you know, they were willing to try, and they said, I am a candidate for right temporal lobe surgery. And I don't know if any of you guys know who Kaiser Permanente is.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been a member of Kaiser for 35 plus years. And my neurologist finds, hey, you know what, Tom? We have a group of neurosurgeons coming from Japan, and they're going to have surgeries, brain surgeries, and for $50, something like that. It's only going to cost you $50. And my wife's like, because they told my wife that it will fix it. It'll make me all better.
When they say this?
Oh, this was 20 years ago.
This what they told her 20 years ago?
Yeah. And so I said, oh, well, what the heck? I've done everything else. Well, I got to lose. And it helped. It helped a lot. I mean, I was having grand mal seizures left and right. And then after my seizure, after my surgery, it got so much better. But my doctor still felt as though they could, since there was such a good result from the surgery, that then they wanted to put in the VNS a few years later. They said, well, why don't we try the VNS, and maybe that will make it all right, make it all better. So I tried that, and I had that on for 15 years. But so I think surgery for some people, you know, I recommend it if it's I've got nothing bad to say about it myself, but it's not for everyone. It worked for me. Good results. It didn't make it all better, but it made a big change for the better. Now the VNS, on the other hand.
Yeah. Tom, that's a long time. I look up to you. You've been doing this longer than anybody I've ever known. And
Well,
you
since I
still
was,
gotta still keep a smile on your face.
I have to. I have to. And why? Why should I not? I
Like that
mean,
attitude.
I've said it 1,000 times on here, is that this is a way of life. This is, we're epileptic. We are epileptic. We will be epileptic, and there ain't no change in it. I don't believe in a 100% you know, you beating epilepsy 100%. I don't believe that, because it's your brain, and your brain is, once your brain is broken, because hey, when we have a seizure, it kills brain cells. Brain cells don't grow back. So we're constantly destroying our brain, little bit at a time. And I don't see any recourse than keep eating medication, keep doing what you can. I mean, eat good, get your sleep, drink water, do all of this stuff. You know, you feel what works for you. Everybody's different. But you do your best, the best you can. That's all you can. Above and beyond that, live life.
I'm there with you. Life is good.
I should write a book, huh?
I mean, you can. Somebody want to listen? I'd buy it, Tom.
Oh, I'd have to have somebody write it, because I can't even speak, let alone write.
Shh. I got something here. Oh no, that's not a good one. Thought I was just cringing, a giddy feeling. Turns out I'm having a seizure, myoclonic seizures. To make it short, I genuinely thought I was normal. Everyone experiencing it. That feeling when you suddenly feel like there's electricity flowing through your whole body. That second only lasts a second. Then it goes back and then gone. I thought I was cringing, like when you're holding your pee and you get that feeling. If you know, you know. So I went on to search and to ask others. Turns out they don't experience that. Went to search about it. Turns out it's not normal. Turns out, though, that it's normal for those with epilepsy. Do you guys have a similar experience? The giddy, or I wouldn't say giddy, because my stepsister, she has the laughing seizures.
Laughing
So
seizure,
yeah, I believe it's called
Tourette's.
gelastic seizures.
I never heard of them.
Laughing seizures. Yeah, she laughs, and yeah, there's no other way to put it.
Good attitude. Huh?
She laughs and has laughter, and yeah. Hey,
So does anyone else in your family have epilepsy?
no, my stepsister, she went down stairs on a bicycle. That's where hers came from. And then mine was, I got ran over by the car. So we both have epilepsy from a TBI, separate events. Yeah.
Mine could be from a TBI as well.
Not 100% sure?
No.
I hurt my thumb. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I got something for you here under seizures. It's called Keppra 17 hours ago. And it's from person's name is Pydox, Pydoux. Have you seen that?
No, I don't really pay attention to much until I have to for this.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
I found this quite interesting. Okay, so starts out, I got it bad. Back in January, I had a seizure in my sleep around 12 a.m. Luckily, I was at my dad's and my sister was with me. She heard me not breathing well. And when she turned on the light, she said my lips were blue, lack of oxygen. She started CPR on me and called 911. She rushed me to the hospital, and from what I was told, I was clinically dead in the ambulance for about 10, 15 seconds. When they got to the hospital, the paramedics were doing what they could to bring me back, and they succeeded, obviously. So this hospital I was at, they put me on Keppra. I've been taken for 2 days ever since. This is the one. This was the first seizure I ever had in my life. I had turned 60 a month before. The rage part, I'm very irritable now. Anything will set me off, and I'm afraid it's ruining my marriage. It's scaring me. I know I need to talk to my wife about it, and I probably will. Right now, my daughter is visiting, and with my granddaughter, I love them so much, and I love having them. I still get irritated easily and things. I can't read this. This is a book. We'll be here for an hour. But
I'm down.
I'm sorry, this is long. You want me to keep reading?
Go ahead if you want to.
It's like I don't give two shits about anything anymore, with the exception of my daughter and my granddaughter. My wife is also on some heavy medications for pain and whatnot. And I think that maybe having some symptoms of irritability on her as well. I don't know all the medication she's on, but a lot of it is painkillers, all prescribed, of course. I've been able to deal with her irritability in the past, but now the medicine I'm on, it's impossible to do that, and that's not even half of it. Again, he's on Keppra. I've become less caring of myself, meaning it sometimes happens to me. I wouldn't care if I didn't live through it. I know, right? Hard to read someone saying that. Now, I'm not suicidal or anything like that. I have plenty of ways to take my own life, but I have no inclination of doing so. But if something happened to me suddenly, like a car crash or another seizure or something like that, I wouldn't mind if that ended everything. I'm not afraid of dying, but I never purposely take my own life. I know I had stuff. I know I had. I'm sorry, this is a lot. I can't read all this.
Gotcha. I read some long ones. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, sometimes I will read some long posts. But I got something here that you can answer with me.
Okay.
Recent diagnosis. I'm 22. I was recently diagnosed with epilepsy and I don't know what to expect. What are the impacts of this disease on my life? What should I expect?
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, what can you expect? Number one, how old are you?
22.
Okay. Um, you're looking at a serious uh change in your daily life. You're 20 years old, and at this point in your life, you're probably used to partying, going out with your friends, having a good time. Uh, maybe have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Uh, but that's all going to change. Uh, I hate to say it like that, but
Right. It's
even
true.
girlfriends at that age have trouble dealing with that. But there are some that could. So I can't, that's really unfair of me to say that. Okay, but then again, there's jobs, careers, uh, a goal of having a family. You're driving.
Yeah, once they take that, a lot goes with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
People don't know how much driving affects your life just itself.
Yeah.
Uh,
And this person might have gone to college or is in college to working on a career. A lot of times, epilepsy will kill it. Then again, I was in a situation where I was a mechanical designer for 23 years. But I was in a very strange type situation where I didn't have to go out on a construction site. I just sat in a cubicle behind a computer. It all depends. It really does. And I had a very good supervisor, company I worked with me. And again, you can't fire you. Once you're in, you're in.
is it like a union?
No,
Oh,
there is a union, but I wasn't in it.
okay.
But once you've got a job, there's ways of getting rid of you. But they can't do it because you're epileptic.
That's
But
good
then
at
again,
least.
what's that?
I said that's good at least.
Yeah.
Can't fire you just because. Yeah.
Good.
Some of the comments here on this recent diagnosed post. One says, well, for me, I don't drive, but I never learned due to anxiety. I'm always sleepy and fatigued because of my seizure meds. Also, some seizure meds will make you rage and get really angry, so that's scary. Another comment says, hey, Bay, this will suck for a while, but just know we are all in here in this thread together. Your independence will be greatly impacted. No swimming or bathing alone. Just know life can still be somewhat normal. I drive. When you find the right meds, you will start to feel a bit better. But to be honest, it gets worse before it gets better. Flick me a PM if you want to talk or ask any questions.
He did say he drives, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's not good advice.
yeah. Got a few other ones with driving since you're
I
here.
know.
Give this person some advice. It says, hoping for a driver's license soon. somehow. Any ideas? Hey, y'all, I wish I'd thought to post here a long time ago. I spontaneously got blessed with epilepsy just before I turned 17. I've relied on my family, friends, and Uber to get around ever since. I'm 29 now. I'll be 30 in September. Thing is, my epilepsy isn't even that bad. If anything, it's gotten better over time. Most people assume I live a normal life. Come next month, I would have been on a 5-year no seizure streak. And had I not accidentally activated my triggers 2 years back, but on the flip side, that experience did help me identify what actually activates my epilepsy, which brings me to where I am now. I am sure as epileptics, a solid lot of us would love to drive. My neurologist won't sign off on it due to absent seizures. I've kind of grown to accept this, but part of me also wants to fight this since the longest my absent seizures last these days and since longest my absent seizures last these days is 2 seconds. And I know I'd be more grateful to have the responsibility. There are people who drink and drive, people who text and drive, etc. I know being distracted in any capacity isn't good, but could it be any really worse than other driver? Highly doubt it. My epilepsy isn't that bad. My neurologist won't change her mind about signing off on me. Is there anything I can do about this? You're not driving. If your neurologist isn't going to sign off on it, then there it is. I mean, other than that, you get the legal way. You just get behind the wheel and say, screw it. Not a good idea. But
I get the mentality. I really do. I get it. As far as there's people drinking and driving, smoking dope and driving, shooting dope and driving, texting or whatever. Okay, I get all that. But you are making a conscious decision. Just because they're doing it doesn't mean you should do it. I mean, you know that, I mean, he didn't have a seizure for 5 years, but that you just proven to yourself that it can happen and without any
warning.
Yeah. And you're a dead man. People that are in the car with you are dead, or the person driving towards you, or people walking on the side of the road.
Right.
You know? So, as you know my stance on it.
Yep. Don't drive. I'm with you there. Don't drive.
Yeah.
I don't
Once you've been
suggest it.
given it, that's it. Once you've been given that diagnosis, as far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal.
I'm with you there, Tom. Some people just can't accept it. You gotta accept it. Yeah.
Once again,
Huh?
I'm going to say once again, it's like my job fell in my lap. Okay, this transportation thing fell in my lap. You know, I'm quite fortunate that my epilepsy isn't that bad. I have a job. I have Tracy, who is more than willing to bend over backwards for anything. I need anything. She's there. I don't know. My life, my epilepsy isn't bad. in comparison to what some people have. So I don't know if it's even fair of me to make some of the comments I do, where it concerns other people who have epilepsy that's much worse than, well, even your epilepsy is so much worse than mine.
Yeah.
I've been there, mind you, I've been there. But when I say that, oh, well, hey, you know what, you have to deal with it.
With I don't have focals anymore. I haven't had a focal in a year since I started taking this.
Yeah, you love that B12.
Yeah, I haven't had a focal since May 10th, 2025.
All right.
So I just believe in the B12. That's what my body needed.
How many times a day you take that?
2 times a day,
Okay, how much?
3,000 micrograms.
Twice a day?
Uh,
3,000 twice a day?
You can take one gummy is 1,500 micrograms. You can take one every 12 hours, like I do with my pills. I just take one with dinner, one breakfast, or you can take 2 at a time, and that's your 3,000 micrograms in a day.
Because I take vitamin D every morning. Because at one time I was told I'm vitamin D deficient. So I was told that one time, and I've been taking it ever since. But I could go ahead and start taking B12 too. Be just with the
How many seizures have you had this year?
a handful.
Okay.
And that's not a number. I don't really know.
Yeah,
But you know, this
I
is
lost
something
track
else.
after 15.
I have that Klonopin. Now, Klonopin is usually given when you're having what, 4 seizures at a time? Is that right?
I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible.
Okay, well, I asked my doctor for it. This is the guy that wanted to prescribe me Keppra. And so anyway, I told him that what I would like is some Klonopin. And in case if I feel a seizure coming on, I'll just take one of them. Well, now it worked. I get like 5 of them every 2 weeks. And even if I have an inkling that I might have a seizure, I'll take one. I haven't had a seizure since I've been taking them.
Nice.
But I mean,
I've had 3 this year so far. Wait, no, I had 2 this year so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I only have them every 3 months, so I'm trying to figure out how to get the pattern to change, because if I can get it to more than that, if I can get it to every 6 months would be great. If I can get it ever again would be nice. What I'm thinking is adding on a dose of upping the dose of the Lamotrigine. Thank you.
I love my Lamotrigine.
Yeah, I
want to up the
love it.
dose and see how that's going to go. So when I talk to him, I'll talk about upping the dose a little bit. Because like I said, I'm at 200 milligrams twice a day. If I can go up like that and that helps, and that doesn't do the 3-month window thing, then we can figure out how to get it further and further. And if that doesn't work, I was thinking try Keppra, because they keep saying that lamotrigine and Keppra work best together. So
Nah.
no, you don't think so?
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, it like we always say, it depends on everybody's body.
Yes.
But yeah, that did
But
not.
that's what I'm taking.
That did not work well for me. Those two. That's why they switched me off of that. But yeah, you said you've had 3 this year. I had 3 within 4 days during my EMU, but that was an EMU, so that's different. But I've had 6 since the EMU, which was just in April. So, and I've been on Ficompra and lacosamide. So
you're good.
Lamotrigine, I'm taking 100 milligrams twice a day. And Keppra, I'm taking 1,000 milligrams twice a day.
Oh shit, 1,000? Wow.
Yeah. And I'm fine. I'm doing great. I'm happy as a pig in slop.
Nice. That's good to hear, though, man.
Because I'm to the point now, my body has accepted Keppra.
Sorry about my reaction. So that was that was just my reaction. Sorry about that. I'm glad it worked for you, though.
Yeah, we're all different.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you were saying,
we always say, our bodies are different, or
Yes.
different doses are different for all of us.
Yeah. And James, I don't know if you heard before, but I got a new neurologist about, I don't know how long it's been, 6, 9, a year. And he wanted to change he just wanted to add excoprin to this cocktail. And I told him no, because I'm happy with where it's at. And I'm glad. I'm happy. Even if I'm not even going to try to get any better than what I'm doing. Because number one, I hate changing medications.
Yeah, exactly.
My body has accepted the medication that I'm taking now. My side effects, I think, are gone. I did have a problem with Keppra at first, but my body adjusted to it. So even if there's a possibility of me getting any better, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. I've accepted it a long time ago, and I don't want to have it. I don't want a chance messing this up. If you guys can grasp
definitely.
that.
I mean, if you're, I was if you're happy where you're at, then yeah, don't change anything. I mean, we're all, like, everybody on the group, we're all gonna have something, right? For forever, basically. And we just got to accept that, but we just need to find out what's the best combination or the best.
Right. As I said earlier, I've been through the whole gamut.
Us to just kind of be just like a flow type of thing.
That's it. I've had every cocktail that they can. Not everyone. I mean, they can always come up with something new, but and they will.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with this for any reason.
Someone told me.
Yeah, I don't know if you were on here, Tom, when I mentioned it, but I have the VNS surgery, and
oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Was that okay? I couldn't remember if you're on here because you're not always on here, so I couldn't remember if I told you, but yeah, it's I'm having it on the 14th.
Oh, you haven't had it yet?
No. So my pre-op is the 7th, and then my the 14th of this month. So I've heard good things from a bunch of you guys, so I'm hoping I can at least back down on the dosage, because that stuff is really messing my my head up, my
Uh-huh.
arm twitching and stuff is messing it up. So, at the very least, I know I'm not going to be on zero meds after it, but I at least want to
Right.
back down and try and get everything in a little bit better situation. So I'm definitely looking forward to that soon. So,
James, I
because
ain't got
today's,
nothing good
oh,
to
go ahead.
say about the VNS. I ain't got nothing good, but I'm not even going to go there because
Okay. No, 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 no. Tell me your side of it, man. I want to hear everybody's side of it. I posted something a little bit earlier on the Reddit about something else I heard about, from another person where his son has gone way further. He has way bad, way worse epilepsy. I've heard stories all around, so I want to hear everybody's story. It doesn't matter if
okay,
it. You can be completely blunt and open
all
with me,
right,
man. I just want to hear it. I'm me. I don't care. You can tell me whatever.
okay. I still have the battery in my chest, and I have it turned off because one day, out of the blue,
Uh-huh.
I was walking up the sidewalk and it went off. Like fly, it took my breath away.
Oh wow.
I was in the middle of on my driveway, and I was on my hands and knees because it had gone off and I couldn't breathe. I don't know what you know about the VNS, but it's
I have a couple of random things that like the doctors told me about it, and then they
okay.
gave
You see
me
this
the little
wire?
brochure type thing.
You see this wire right here?
Uh, yeah, I see kind of the
Yeah.
line on that
Yeah.
side versus your
Okay,
other
that's a
side. Yeah.
wire, and
Oh wow.
it's it's right here under my armpit. They went in and they put this. It's a generator or a battery. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, uh, every they're going to mess with it every 3 months, 6 months. They're going to calibrate it for how long it goes off and the dosage. How many microamps or something that they're sending to your brain.
Yeah.
It's going to be hooked to your VNS, your vagus nerve, and it's
Hmm.
going to be connected close to your vocal cords. At first, you're going to have trouble speaking. And it's
Yeah, I
going to
heard
go
that
away in
from
no time.
I heard that from Kevin because he had done it too like years back. He said your voice will be a little raspy or
Yeah,
hard to speak
yeah,
for a bit. Yeah.
but it'll go away.
Yeah.
But so anyway, my bad experience is so now you get this magnet.
Yeah, like one to swipe across it if it goes
Yes,
off or something or
this is the magnet you're going to get. Okay.
okay.
And what you can do, what you'll do is you'll swipe it like this. And that's in case you need an extra dose of, you know, uh, electricity to your brain.
Mhm. That's
Okay.
yeah, that's what what they kind of told me, but I was thinking I have, grand malls, so there's no way
Yeah.
I can do it. So I'm just gonna give it to, like a
Yeah.
couple of family members that are around me that, might be around me when one happens or yeah.
Okay. I have it on the fire door, when I go out to my garage door. This is
Hmm.
in my dining room. I have one on my door. I have one on the refrigerator. I
Oh
have
wow.
one in the bathroom on the what do you call it? The vanity. And I have one on my uh, um, nightstand.
Wow.
Now they're just there. I mean, they never worked for me. VNS never worked for me, but all I'd have to do is say, Tracy, I think I'm going to have a seizure. She would go and grab it and swipe my VNS.
Wow.
It never helped me. I don't believe it. I don't think it ever helped me.
Yeah.
But my
even though you had an aura, or you have auras that, or ahead of time that one's gonna happen, it still did nothing.
No,
Wow.
I don't think so. But anyway, what I was going to say, what I said, what happened to me in the on the driveway, this magnet will also shut off the VNS. If you put it on the VNS and hold it there, it'll stop the VNS. And so when this went off, I can't even go to the emergency room for help because they don't know what to do. This is a specialized. So anyway, and now I had to go in to see my neurologist to have it checked out. It took me a week to get in. And this, I'm telling them, hey, look, this could kill me. And it still took me a week to get in there. I went in and I told him to turn it off. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I said, I don't care what you want. I want you to turn it off.
Yeah.
So we argued back and forth for about 10 minutes. He finally shut it off. And it's been turned off ever since. I personally would not recommend it to anyone just because there is that chance of it happening because they don't know why it happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, there is that chance. But hey, there's a chance of getting hit by lightning too.
Exactly. Like we always say, everyone's body is different.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So
exactly.
The doctors, recommended me and got me into it just because I've taken virtually every other medication, and the last two that I'm on right now, I've still been having several seizures. So, I mean, it might not work, but at least it's another option I can try.
It's an option, right?
Yeah,
it's an option.
It's something I can go through. I can try. It's better than having a few seizures a month. I'll try it out. It can't. I mean, well, technically it can hurt me, but it in the long run, you know what I mean. It can't hurt me to try it and see see where it goes. So,
but it obviously works for some people.
Yeah. Like like I brought up again, Kevin hasn't had one in years and years with his, so it might work out good for me too. It's just
that's just why I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. No. I asked you to give your experience and everything. I wanted to hear it because I want everybody's point of view. Because I mean, obviously, I'm a little
good for you, leery
into it, right? So
I
just want to hear everybody's perspective and different things. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh yeah,
you're a little leery.
Yeah. I mean, it's they cut open your neck, put something in your body, like of course you're going to be not you, but you know what I mean, anybody is going to be a little leery about it. So it's just something I want to hear everybody's experience.
So the way they're probably going to do it, like with me, is they went under
it's just a couple weeks or what's today, the 3rd, so 11 days away, so I'm getting close to it and just worrying about it. So
Are you nervous?
It's an it's an outpatient surgery. You don't have to go in.
Yeah, that's what they told me. They'd let me go home the same day. So yeah. And I don't know if you were here the few times I mentioned it, Tom, but I've had my gallbladder removed. I've had endoscopic whatever it is called, where they put the camera and everything down into you, and because I've had pancreatic issues, so they've endoscopic ultrasounds, that's what it is. So I've had that twice, where they've shoved that all the way down into my pancreas. I've had a few other procedures done, so I'm not too nervous about the procedure
Right.
itself. Just what the side effects are with with all of our stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of our
See, I had brain
epilepsy
surgery as
guys.
well.
Oh,
So,
geez.
yeah. 20 years ago. But that helped. That was a major benefit to me. I mean, I had grand mal seizures. Uh, uh,
That's what mine all are.
yeah, or TCs, same thing.
I got something here.
Okay.
It says, miss a dose. Hi, friends. I usually take my meds at 8 a.m. and around 9 p.m. It was by 1 p.m. I realized I missed my morning dose. Should I take my full dose or just wait to take it at 9 p.m.?
Wait to take it.
Say that again.
I personally wait to take it.
You just wait for the next
Although
one?
the way the medication works, like when you take it in the morning, uh, how do you say it?
It's out of your system by your next
Okay,
dose?
it's in your system. It's in your system. But then if you miss a dose, then it's going to drop a little bit. Then you take it again and it's going to spike back up. So even, I guess you could take half a dose, but that's a doctor's call.
Yeah.
I personally just skip it. But my seizures, again, aren't that bad.
I would say mines aren't that bad. But if you ask a doctor, they'd say that bad. But
They
I
say,
think
yeah.
it's cool because it's less than it way less than it used to be. It's not even once a month, and for the last 3 years, it's been 4 years. 4 years ago, I had 5. So then after that, the next year I had 3, and then the next year I had 4.
Wait, are you talking about the whole year?
Yeah,
What
and
the?
then
Oh man.
Dude,
last year.
I've done that in a day. What?
Last year I had 5, and then
That's
this
great.
year, so far this year I had 2. So it's
Oh.
been between 3 to 5 for the past 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
You see, that's something I never did, is track my seizures.
I wasn't paying attention a lot to it until I started having a lot. Right, like 2021, I was like middle of the pandemic. Yeah, started having a lot more seizures during that time, which was weird, but yeah. Once I started having more seizures, I was just like, I don't know what's going on. Why is it amping up? I didn't get the vaccine and I didn't get COVID still to this date. So during that amount of time, I was just having more seizures. I was having one like every other month, if not 2 a month, stuff like that. And I'm glad it just slowly got better.
Yeah.
So anyone out there watching, it gets better with time. It's gonna get worse, but it's gonna get better eventually.
I was gonna say it's
What were you gonna say?
I didn't want to be a downer. But.
No, hey, it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
It's been worse right now, but yeah, after I have the VNS, hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully, I'm looking positive at it. So
There you go. Yeah. It's the only way to look at it. Otherwise, don't do it. If you don't have a positive
11
attitude.
days, 10 days, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta have a positive attitude, like Tom said.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I'm trying to look forward to. Yeah, the surgery, things will get better. I'll take less dosage of my stupid meds,
And
and
James,
hopefully my arm will stop twitching. And yeah,
James, I want to say this.
yes, sir.
Um, don't expect anything to happen overnight.
Oh, no. They've already
Okay.
told me that it would take, like, at least a few months to
Yeah. The
get
6
it
months to a year.
yeah, to
Yes.
trigger, or sink in, or whatever words you want to call it. But yeah, it's going to take a few months. So I know
Yeah.
not
You
like
go,
right when I wake up
no.
I can start taking less, or something magical is going to happen. Yeah, they've made that clear over the few months. So
And it's going to take a while. They're going to be dialing it in. They're going to put it in, and then you're going to go back maybe every couple of weeks, every couple of months, and they're going to calibrate. They're going to calibrate it because again, everybody's different. And
yeah.
so, and they're going to, every time they do, it's going to mess with your vocals for a little bit.
Yeah, when they, started telling me about it, they said it would be they said on average, it's about 6 months before it gets, turned on and dialed in and everything. So
Dialing.
yeah, I can't remember the exact words they used, but
Right.
yeah,
Everybody's
but
different.
yeah, like synced up, or, to the brain waves, or yeah, I don't remember the wording, but yeah, they said it would
Right.
be about 6 months before it would be
Fully.
functioning, or at
Oh,
least
and they will
six
go
months.
in.
So
You will keep going in. I mean, I had it in for
Yeah.
like 15 years. And it got to
mhm.
the point where I was like, every 6 months, they were still calibrating it, checking, well,
Oh
they were
wow.
checked to see how it's working out. Do you want
It
me to
took
adjust it? Or are you okay with where it's at?
it took
So
Kevin 2 years to find the right dose. So he's
Wow.
had it 10 years and he's been seizure free for 8.
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, I'm
That's
hoping
Kevin.
that's like a storybook ending
Yeah,
type of thing
okay.
to that, right? Like, I'm hoping
Yeah.
that's what happens with me, but I'm
Storybook.
or a fairy tale, whatever, type of ending. Like,
Right,
I
exactly.
hope that happens to me, but I highly doubt it will, because of how often I already have them right now. But
Don't doubt
I
yourself.
mean,
You can do better.
anything that makes them less than what's happening right now,
Mhm.
I'll be happy with, or at least lowering the dosage of medication, so I don't have like little arm twitches, or just, feel super
Positive
sleepy at
attitude.
night, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Have a
exactly.
positive attitude, but at the same time, don't expect a miracle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's like I said, I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm
Understand.
kind of scared, but at the same time, I just want to like look at the positives. Yeah, I don't know. It's a up and down situation. So
There's
yeah,
there's a
I don't know what
saying, hope for the best, expect the worst.
to
No, that's something
that
that we say, completely
yeah.
different. It was completely different, but I was thinking that in my head. I was
No,
like,
no.
oh, wait a minute, that
I've
sounds
heard
like
that I've heard that
I've heard it before
sentence
too.
like 100 times, man. It's all
yeah.
good. It's all good.
Okay.
So I got something else here, and it says, just diagnosed, and I'm so scared all the time. I'm a newcomer looking for advice. I'm starting therapy tomorrow, but I'm so scared. The thought that anytime, anywhere it can happen is so debilitating. Went for showering 2 times a day. Went from showering 2 times a day to 2 to 3 times a week, and they're so short now. I don't sleep in my room upstairs that much anymore. That is so overwhelming. My memory is so bad. My emotions are all over the place. I don't know if I'm
I can't fathom that.
I don't know if I'm overreacting. It feels like it most of the time. Hopefully tomorrow's therapy can help. What am I going through? Sounds like
I
you're going
I
through the beginning.
I hate
They're
to I
looking
hate
for
to answer
advice.
those questions. Yeah, I hate to try and answer that.
Yeah, me
Come
too.
on, Tom. They're looking for advice.
Okay, well, we know my advice. Deal with it.
Ugh.
Deal with it.
Like,
Um,
yeah, the showering just a couple times a week, like, yeah,
No, no,
that's tough.
not in my
Um,
house.
I'm, I
I'll
mean,
squirt you with a hose.
yeah, I mean, I'll take that even, but yeah, I mean, you guys have seen me, the facial hair and everything, so I definitely do try and keep myself appearanceable. That's a word.
We got it.
Other times, like, yeah, it'll be like 3 or 4 days when I'm, in a hospital or something, and I do not give a shit. Like, it just depends on what you are, how your body is. That's completely different for every other person. As far as being scared, for this person, I would say, yeah, being on a
It's
second
not.
floor, I think they mentioned, on a second story, that's that is a little scary. Just make sure, I don't want to seem condescending, but maybe put, at the top of the stairs, like one of those like pet type of gates. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
something so like
Child
a
gate.
dog or a cat doesn't run down.
Yeah,
Like put that, so
child
at
gate.
least maybe, yeah, so if they like try and go downstairs, or if they're about to fall down, at least they run into that first, and it kind of stops them from the full fall,
yeah,
all the way down. I
that would help.
I
That
don't
would
want
help.
to, like I said, I don't want to seem condescending, but that's the only advice I can
No,
think of.
Yeah.
I say without knowing the type, the frequency of someone's seizures, how
Mhm.
bad they are, it's hard to answer that question.
Yeah, it's always hard when there's always, yeah, just
You don't
basic
know. Yeah,
minimal information about the person. Yeah.
yeah.
They're a newcomer to this, so
Hmm.
sounds like they might not know what they're going through.
It's awesome
Yeah,
that
that's why I
people.
wanted to try and seem helpful. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right. I want to.
One comment here is, please know you're not in it or going
Uh-huh.
through it alone. You'll be okay. I've had it for 43 years, still going strong. Another one here says a shower chair sounds like a grandma thing, but it actually takes so much of the fear out of bathing.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pookie, do you
Another
ever answer these? Like, just send them a link to our
uh,
page. I think since you read all of them, since you not all of them, but you read so many of them, send a
yeah.
DM and send them a link.
So I mean, if they're watching right now, then they'll know their question to their answer. I mean, the question to their post.
Well, if they were watching, then you would know it,
No,
right? Yeah, because they would show up.
no, this is on YouTube Live.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. Um,
Send them a link anyway.
if anybody out there is watching, press the thumbs up. I can't send you a link. Wait, I do have the link.
You know what? Go into to where you can invite somebody,
Katie,
and then okay, and then send yourself an invite. Then copy that link and post it in see, that's what I did when I was when we got kicked off the sites. That's what I did, is I just kept posting that link into all the sites. Because that's how I log in every day. I just go pick the link and I come right in. I just show them. You don't have to ding me in. You know
got
this,
something.
right?
I got something here, Tom.
Yeah.
It says, I have terrible anxiety about being put on meds, so I'm going to be put on Keppra on Monday. What worries me is I've heard it can massively worsen mental health, which I have it bad already: depression, anxiety, autism, ADHD, and PTSD. Does
Wow.
anyone have any good experience with any of this? I know one size doesn't fit all, of course, but I'm curious as to what meds work best for you, or if Keppra worked for you personally.
Pull up your boots.
Yeah,
That person, I'm sorry, man. I feel for this person. My
I
heart
think
goes out.
Keppra for me,
Keppra and lamotrigine.
it might have. I think it probably might have done well a little bit. Might have handled what it was supposed to do. It wasn't having them as often, but they were the bad ones when I had them. I was always and hurt myself, and yeah.
I had the Keppra rage.
I don't
Really
remember
alive.
that part.
Well, I was told by my coworker.
I was told I was just nonchalant and sarcastic. Wait, no. Yeah,
We all get that. I think.
sarcastic
Yeah.
and nonchalant, and they said that's not a good balance.
Well, I would get upset with people real easy. And so I told my supervisor and the people I work with why I was getting that way. And I told them that hopefully my body will adjust to the medication and it'll hopefully get better. And it did. And they all let me know it too. So I know it doesn't work that way for everybody.
Yeah, I didn't have anxiety about being put on the meds. I was a kid for the first two, so I'm not a kid. I was a minor. Actually, I think once I got put on Keppra, I was finally an adult, like 20, maybe 22. Yeah, and from 22 to 20, around 26 is when I switched to the Motrigine. There was new light.
That's it. Hey, I'm a happy man. Those are my two.
Yeah.
But once again,
it took time, but it got better. It's not a one size fits all, so everybody might not work for one and might work for another one. But that was my experience.
But this person with their health issues, mental health issues, man, pull up your bootstraps.
Yeah.
They've already got so much going on. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. To a few of these comments here, one says, I personally never experienced mental health side effects from Keppra. If anything, just drowsiness when I was getting adjusted or when they upped my dose. But for me, it gives me very good seizure control, and I didn't get the mental health side effects that I've heard about other people have experienced. Everyone reacts differently. Yep, everybody's body is different. Another comment here says, I know it's scary going on meds, but if you end up not liking Keppra, you can always change it. It was my first med. I gave it about a year or so and decided the side effects were too much, so I switched to meds. That one has been great. If I hadn't been, I could have tried something else. You got this. Be patient and listen to your body. Get lots of rest.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Yeah, I agree.
Tom, you're on Keppra now.
Yep, about 2,000 a day.
It's doing good though, you said, right?
Oh, yeah. You know what I've learned? I've become more, what's the word? Instead of getting upset, I agree with people. Yeah, okay, you're right. And I've become a lot more platonic. I think that's the word. I purposely don't allow myself to get upset about stuff.
Me either. I try to just avoid drama and
Yeah, no
do everything I
drama.
can to not be in stressful situations.
I try to excuse myself from those situations.
All right, I got
Above my
something
pay
here,
grade.
Tom.
Here you go. Above my pay grade is, you ask any, that's Tom 101 there.
Above my pay grade.
It's
I got
above
you.
my pay grade. I don't have an answer. It's above my pay grade.
Sometimes you can't avoid those situations, and
No, but that's when you say, you know what, I need to go.
yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go
Gotta
through
go.
them. You gotta deal with them,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Yeah.
And a lot of people recognize that. People I've known for a long time. People in my congregation, brothers and sisters, it's like,
Yep.
this isn't working, and I don't want to go there. Don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
And hey, as a witness, I could get so upset. So upset. Because people push my buttons all the time. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, had a really bad last week or so. Thought it was bad, but now that I look back at it, I'm trying to take the positives out of it,
Yeah.
and I
That's
think
it.
even though it was a shitty situation at the time, I think I'm doing a bit. I think I'm doing a bit better now, just having a different perspective on
Perspective.
things. Yeah,
Jay,
without giving away too much, but yeah, it was a really bad last week or so, but looking out a lot better now than things were before, and much happier, and really realizing I
James,
didn't
I'm going to say
need
one thing,
certain
and I'm
things
done.
in my life. Yes, go
Is
ahead, go
that
ahead. Yeah, add to it for sure.
any situation you find yourself in, you can always find a positive and a negative and grow from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's to me, that's the easiest way to put it.
Yep.
Find the positive and the negative.
Exactly. That's what I try to do out of it. This is basically what, if you check my thread on the um epilepsy thing, it was just, it was a horrible week, but when I was, when I was where it was at, I made some great friends, talked to a lot of people, learned some different things. Like, this stuff was, other stuff was shitty, but in the end, I learned a lot of stuff, and changed my views on a lot of things. And when you change your views on stuff, or this is my opinion at least, when you change your view on something, that's almost a lifelong thing, right? Like if you don't get, for me, my biggest issues were not getting my medication on time, not getting the right food to eat because I have my pancreatic issues, but that was just a couple of days. Fuck that, right? That doesn't mean anything. Something changing my point of view, that's going to last, my lifetime. That's much more important than something that just lasts for a couple of days, if that makes any sense. But
So I know what you mean.
hopefully it does. Hopefully that made sense. What something that lasts, a pain can last for a couple of days, but a
Pokey, were you
realization
gonna say
can last
something?
the rest of your life. So, what was that, Tom? Sorry.
Oh, I thought Pokey was trying to say something.
No, I wasn't. I had another post. I was waiting for James to finish what he was saying.
Okay, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
man. I'm done. Sorry.
Um, I got something here that says heat wave. I was born with epilepsy, but they developed from night terrors at a very young age. Someone tell me why I have only just heard on my local radio that some of the medications can affect how much you sweat. I have sweat so much I don't need to do much, and like my back is drenched. Does anyone have any tips on what to do about the sweating? Just deal with it. There's nothing you
Yeah.
can do. I'm sweating right now. Like it is 90 degrees at 9 o'clock at night. Actually, I need to check the weather because I don't know if it's 90 degrees, but it feels so hot right now. Oh,
San Francisco?
it's 90 degrees exactly right now at 8:53 at night. So it's not great.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Okay,
I wake up a lot of times where just I'm completely drenched in sweat, and that's just how I wake up. I don't know how to control it exactly, but what I do is I always have a change of clothes like right next to my right on my dresser, right next to my bed. I just wake up, tear my clothes off, and then put it on a new set of clothes. Like, I mean, there's been times where I'll wake up in the middle of the night, they're soaked with sweat. I just
mine is always like that.
to clean it up, like they're still damp. Like even after the morning, I just completely soaked like with sweat. And then obviously
Hopefully you
I'm,
drink a lot of water.
super soaked or super thirsty. Sorry. What'd you say, Tom? Sorry, I cut you off.
I said, hopefully you drink a lot of water.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes,
saying. Yeah, I'm always
dehydrated.
super dehydrated and wanting to drink water, and it's it's just a weird situation. I if I had a solution to it, I promise you I would tell you because it happens to me quite often. I would love a solution for it.
Yeah.
Pokey, were you done with that post?
Huh?
Were you done with that post that you just read?
Yeah.
I got one here.
All right.
Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Am I losing my mind? Can anyone relate? Focal seizures. I have focal seizures with impaired awareness, which has caused me a lot of problems over the years. It probably has a lot to do with you. Seizures usually start with deja vu, then intense fear, and out of my stomach, then I sort of don't remember until a couple minutes later. The last few days, I experienced something a bit different. It's been just a sudden spike of fear, and whenever I'm thinking about it, seems loud in my head and a bit of emotion. I don't really let out but not quite a bit the same with epilepsy. This newer feeling I'm experiencing only lasts a couple of seconds, but it plays on my mind. I have an appointment with my epilepsy nurse tomorrow. We'll be monitoring it for monitoring it for me. If she doesn't think it's necessarily related, then I'll just be phoning the doctor. I suppose it could be something totally different to epilepsy, but just thought I'd add. Thank you. That sounded different the first time I read it.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't understand where he gets this. He thinks it's focal seizures. Where did you get
That's
that?
what I would. That's what I was thinking. Like, because didn't have any like
Previous
I
seizures.
forgot the word.
Epilepsy.
Yeah, a few of the things that he said just made me think. Okay, maybe you're not having seizures, but you need to get it checked out.
That, and maybe he's listen, he reads these things, these posts, and he put all this together in his head.
I hope not. I hope
not too.
I hope that, man, you find out what's going on, but
Yeah,
don't start on the internet. It's not going to help. It's not as much as we thought it would. Try to get someone who knows something real about it, someone with some firsthand experiences.
yeah. I guess he's going to see his neurologist nurse. I said it's a PA. I assume. Yeah, I don't know where he got this from, but good luck with that.
Oh, you have focals, Tom, huh? Tom, you have focals, right?
Yeah.
All right. I got something here that says, what was your diagnosis process for focal epilepsy? My brother has been showing symptoms that I suspect could be focal seizures. He already had an EEG and it was normal. However, I read that an EEG or MRI could miss focal seizures and are not sensitive tools. The epileptologist is still looking further into the case, but he seems hesitant. That's why I need to hear from you and what other tests did you run? P.S. My brother gets those attacks about once every 2 weeks, and it's generally inconsistent. So a prolonged EEG wouldn't help either.
So what are you asking?
Process you had to go through to say you had focal seizures. I didn't know that I was having focal seizures for like 10 years. I didn't know exactly what was going on. I thought I was daydreaming. Didn't have the correct info to do the research and didn't. So once I started doing this, I found out about focal seizures. And then I found out that I was having focals. And yeah, it's good to learn and learn more about focals. Told my doctor or neurologist, I told him I'd been having those for about 10 years. At least that's how far I can remember, at least 10 years. And he was quite disappointed that I waited 10 years to tell him. But I was just like, nobody ever told me what was a seizure and what isn't, and what to pay attention for. But I was a kid. I wasn't given that information. I wasn't told to go look for this or watch out for this. It was just like, you have epilepsy. High school boy, I just continued living life. Wasn't really given advice on it. Just, you got epilepsy. And we went off what basically was known about it. It was just like, oh, we know if you do this, you can have seizures, or if you do this, you can have
And
a
you're
seizure.
epileptic.
I was just livid, just not given the right direction.
Mhm.
I was just living, managing it, and luckily I got to 35 years old and found out that I was living all wrong all along. And
But have you
glad
get around, did you get around to watering my plants too? Or just the
I don't
lawn?
know if the, excuse
yeah. Uh James, do you have focal seizures? I don't know if James is still there anymore. Um, I got something here, and it says,
my mic's been
"Oh,
off.
correct. I muted you because your wife was talking to you." Yeah.
I was wondering if it was working through my headphones, my mic.
Oh, yeah. Some good headphones. I can hear her clearly.
No, I didn't have my mic. My mic was off, was still on, excuse me.
Yeah, I got something here though. Uh, does Keppra cause tingling sensation? Are you on Keppra, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking, um, 2,000 a day, 2,000
Okay.
milligrams.
I'll read this to you then. It says, "Hey, my neurologist increased my Keppra dose to 500 milligrams twice a day. And during the day, I've been experiencing tingling sensations in my body, most often in my lips, my face, and hands. Also, throat sometimes. And it's like a numbness. Could this be a side effect of the new dose of medication, or could it be something else? Does anyone have any similar experiences after a dose increase, or are those auras?"
Google the side effects of Keppra.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's without a doctor. That's all I can, that's what I did. Is I
Or come
Googled,
here.
yeah, there you go. You know what? It's 9 o'clock.
All right.
I'm going to go, man.
All right. Well, I will
Sorry.
see you another time.
Yeah, possibly Tuesday.
All
Yeah,
right.
good to see you again, Tom.
James,
I'll be
good to see
there.
you as well. All right, I'll do my best.
Check us out tomorrow morning. We're gonna be live 9 o'clock a.m.
All right. Oh, 9 o'clock, I'll be out in service.
Oh,
Tomorrow's the 4th though, so
Yeah.
hey.
Good luck with that.
Either way, we'll be live. We're not
All right.
yep.
yeah. Check us out.
All right. So 9 till when?
9 till whenever we feel like getting off, and we don't
All
talk
right,
about
like today.
epilepsy.
Oh, you
Not
don't?
epilepsy, it's current events and whatever else we might find.
On this page?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll try and be there.
All
Sounds
right.
good. Have a good night, Tom.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for having a good time with me, Tom, and James, and
All one.
whoever else might have came in that period of time.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Um,
I'm here. So yeah, as long as someone else isn't here, I'm here.
all right, everybody out there watching, you guys have a good night.